Hi everyone, and welcome to my home. Today I'm bringing you a video of my son's high school graduation party decorations. I'm starting in the family room, and I'm going to take you for a brief walk around, and then we'll come back and I'll give you some detail about all the decorations in particular. What you're hearing in the background is the actual video of the trunk party that we have for my son. And for those of you who don't know what a trunk party is, it's a party where you just bring all kinds of things for the person going to college that they'll need for their dorm room and whatever, and you put everything in a big trunk, and then they can pack it up and take it with them to college. Going into the breakfast area, and along this little pony wall or half wall, just have his pictures. Excuse me. Going to go on into the dining room. And beyond I'll turn the chandelier off so you can see this table. This is a selfie station I put together. And then this brings us into the foyer in the front of the home. So, to make an official beginning of the tour, this is my son's cap and gown that I have displayed here, and I even went so far as to add the shoes that he wore on his graduation. They're a little scuffy because his sister's car got stuck in the mud, and he and his buddy in their gowns, cap and gowns, were helping her get her car out the give her a push while she got her car out the mud after the graduation, of course. But And this is a scarf that just says, yeah, the name of the school with their emblem. And there's my son. So, turning back around, the theme was the graduation, of course, but I wanted it to be more of the journey of his life that brought him to this day. So I saved all of his t-shirts, let me pan back out, from when he was in elementary school, and from different events, summer camp, junior high school, and I just put them on the doors with hangers and let them tell the story of his life. So here we have a t-shirt from one of the colleges that he visited and to which he was accepted. And this is another t-shirt from high school. So I'll turn around and give you a view of the door. So this is the foyer. And as we go through this little hallway, I'll turn and go into the powder room. It's not graduation in here, but I did want to carry the theme of the color throughout the house. So, black and white, basic, especially for a guy. Just accessories. And I told him that after all the festivities were over, he could have these this decor for his bathroom. And I figured with it being black and white, that would be perfect for a guy. And it wouldn't clash with anything his roommates or he may want to add to it. Most of this stuff I got from Dollar Tree or Big Lots or Dollar General. And just ordinary decor I had around the house. Like this black cake of soap that I have been holding on to for years, not knowing what to really do with it. It was unique and I didn't want to use it, so I finally got the opportunity. So coming out and going into the breakfast area, this table, and that's just my son and one of his friends and classmates. I have a board here that is from his summer camp days. And at the end of his summer camp, they would always have a big party for the kids. And then they would do all these pictures. So I collected all the pictures I could find and just made a display of them. On the table, we have all his yearbooks. I mean, some may be missing, but from middle school onto high school, these are his yearbooks. And a card when he moved from his old school to here, from all his friends and classmates saying goodbye and good luck and well wishes. I'll turn around and pan the kitchen. Not a lot of grad decor, but I did try to carry out the black and white theme. I used this this triple server for the senior prom party. I did get takeout and put it in there from Boston Market, so I was just too busy to make, you know, a whole dinner. We were on the go and trying to get him going to the prom and pick up his corsage, etc. So we just had that, and it was very good to use. I just have a little simple coffee station. I do have these grad cups. Congrats on your awesome new hat and follow your dreams. And I even have a little pot holder, dish towel, and dishcloths, and black and white too. And I think I got these from Dollar Tree. And finally, I have another t-shirt from another college he applied to and was accepted to. So here in the living room, I will start with this selfie station that I put together myself. And it is those curtains or ribbons. I have a double layer of that on a actual coat rack. And I just surrounded it with signs and stickers and things like that. Pennants. And these are actually post-it notes. Hashtag post-it notes. And they say take a selfie. And I forgot to turn on the lights for you guys. I got these lights from, I think, Target, but they're little lanterns, black lanterns. And I thought they went well. I didn't want to be too frilly, you know, so I wanted stuff that was simple. And with him being a boy, so I thought they gave that a nice touch. And down here I have the props for the selfie station. They just say nail it 2018. There's a diploma roll, a hat, cap. And we had so much fun posing there, he and his friends and the family, dancing in front of it and just having a good time. And I just put some decorative fans, paper fans on the walls, over the sofa, and on the coffee tables on either side. Underneath I have lights, which are always there, wound around a wreath. But on this side I just have various pictures of him. Maybe you can see it better. On day of, and with my husband and I. And here, I'm sorry, I'll give your eyes time to adjust. I have these short or small mason jars that I filled with little stones, put a votive inside, and then I made little tassels. And the top that goes here, I use those to make coasters, which I will show you later. And on the bottom, I just have a little sign that I got from Target that says party. On the coffee table here, excuse me, I have 2 lanterns that I do have votives inside as well, or tea lights. And I just put a simple bow on them. I set them in a tray with pebbles and little stones. And as I said, put the little black bow on top. I found these adorable jars that, glass jars that just have a glittered graduation cap and tassel. And they say advice for the grad. And inside, just have little cards that you can write some words of advice on. So that was really nice. His school colors are blue, black, and white, so I do have blue and white pillows, throw pillows on the sofas. And on this side, just another set of pictures and photos of my son in various frames with some props. I had extra props from the selfie station, so I just put them around. And another jar with a black tassel. The lights underneath with the party sign. So, I'll back up and give you a view of that. So that's the living room. And on this columns on the side, I did wind it around with some tinsel that I found. The hat and little black tinsel with little graduation hats or caps and gowns, and 2018 pennant. Now we're in the dining room, and in the chandelier I have these fluffy little tissue balls. As I said, with him being a guy, I didn't want to do anything too flowery, so I went with that, and again with the paper fans on the wall. So I did a banner, got these initial balloons, put one of his pictures in the middle, and I just put paper fans on the outside, on the edges, and put various stickers and things like that all around. Of course, all the parties are over and we're not serving anymore. There's no dinner. But I did reset the table, washed all the serverware, and displayed it. Just so you can see, you know, what I had to work with and what we had going on. So we have these divided platters, which I think I got from Party City. This blue one in particular, because it is the color of the school, the blue, black, and white I liked, but everything else I just kept with the black and white theme. Oh, and I was really happy to find this. This is, and it's a stack of them, it's about, I still have a bunch left. Graduation hat serving platters for food. Which is really nice. And I saw those online, but I didn't get them, and then I happened to go into Party City and they were right there. But this is actually from the top of his cake. It's the it's just a decoration from the graduation cake. So I have various servers. Here are the napkins we had. These are for beverages and appetizers and snacks. These are what's left of a sampling of the cookies. They say class of 2018, and they are in the shape of a diploma scroll. The only way I have them left is because I put them in the freezer and put them in baggies, put them in the freezer, and save them so I could have them for display later. This is a cool sticker that wraps around a 2-liter bottle of soda. I had a bunch of those. This is the only soda I have left, so that I could show you. It says class of 2000 and awesome. We just have some nut cups, and you know, for nuts and mints and whatnot. And these are the baking cups with picks that I bought for the cupcakes that we have for senior prom, and we also had cupcakes, I think, for the graduation as well, but not for the trunk party. And these are like for ice cream, silver and white and black and white. I got my flatware from Dollar Tree in the silver, but I did get forks, knives, and spoons, and I found this cute little serving utensil holder to put them in. And I just put these decorative stands over here just to give it a little more punch. We had bowls, and of course most of this stuff came from the Dollar Tree or Party City, but the Dollar Tree of course was most cost effective. But Party City did have some discounts because I went after you know, later in the graduation season, later in June, and I was able to get some things on sale. And I'll just give you a look around. Now, in this window back here, this is a commemoration of senior prom. Here is, in the chandelier, I just have some lights and, oops, this one fell over, and pictures of my son. This is actually a balloon holder, so it has these little props you can put something or tie a balloon to, but I put his pictures there. And in the middle is just a picture of he and his date, and I flanked it with these gold candles. And on either side, these are cake stands that we had the cupcakes on for the graduation send-off, and I just loaded it up with candles and white roses. So I made this a little more fancy with it being, you know, senior prom and the big date. And in the back I just have apothecary jars, which I stuffed with black and white tissue paper. So that's this window, representing senior prom. So let's proceed back through the house and we'll go into the family room. I left the TV running, so you may hear a video going that's not particularly in keeping with graduation. And my daughter made the sign, by the way. Clayton George Johnson, you did it. I can't remember if I showed you this, but this is just one of those signs for people to put well wishes on. And I added some pictures on there, kind of like a photo strip. Above the door, more banners and decks. Here's a picture of the family, he and his brothers and sisters, niece and nephew. And another t-shirt from a college he visited. And he did not attend, he did not end up going there, but he did receive a scholarship, an art scholarship there. And I'm going to step in here for a second and turn off this TV because it rolled it to a video that totally has nothing to do with graduation. So I'm just going to pan the room while I try to change this video. So I want to go back into the other room while I give you a sneak preview of what's in here. And I didn't get to show you this row of photos and letters. Again, as I did with the t-shirts, we were just taking a trip down memory lane from his beginnings as a little guy, from elementary school and junior high. And I just put a row of like a banner underneath. And back and in between each picture, I just have pictures of, letters from the schools where he was accepted and letters of the scholarships that he was offered. On this wall, I put a piece of poster board up and decorated it and covered it with just the cards and things that he got for his graduation, for senior prom, and the trunk party. And just put little decorative grad stickers all over. Now, here's the family room. And going back down, continuing our trip down memory lane, here's junior prom. And this is him coming down the stairs. Of course, we have many, many more pictures and videos of this, but I just captured this scene when he was just dancing his way down the stairs to music, and the whole family was standing around cheering him on. I'll give you a wide range first of this back window. And above, I just have it lined with cutouts. And I found some blue and white lights, again in the school colors that I trimmed it with. Up above, I also did dangle some, if you could see those spiral, like just silver spirals with stars on the end. And there's a sign that says congrats. And in the windowsill, I have 3 sets of 3, what do you call it, the trifold boards. One are his just his artwork and writings and things from school, things that, you know, I've held on as we moms do with all our kids' activities in school. His letter from the Tooth Fairy to the Tooth Fairy, telling her that he moved. He wrote a future letter to himself, or letter to himself in the future, warning him not to go to his school because he hated it so much. Just different little things that, you know, are just so precious to me. This is a self-portrait he did. And some programs from concerts he was in at school, when he was playing instruments, and different little things, plays and things he was in. In the center, this is a collection of his high school graduation, kindergarten graduation, preschool graduation, and all that memorabilia, programs from kindergarten, program from high school, and different elementary school programs. And these are the swirlies that I was also having in the ceiling. When actually, truthfully, they fell down, and I just used them to drape over here and different other places in the room when they wouldn't stick. And here's another picture of my son. I think I got this awesome frame from Dollar Tree. It has a little tassel in there. It said graduate in 2018. So moving down to the third and final, let me back up, board. This is just his achievements over the years and little awards and things he got. I made a little simple sign, Clayton's achievements and honors. And my proudest one, Clayton went potty twice today. Miss Mary Pat. And that's 2003. Little student of the week. And so forth and so on. So I couldn't think of a better way or anything better to do with all these little things I've just been keeping collected in a drawer for all these years, and that I just every once in a while go through and, you know, go back down memory lane. Oh, and here all the graduates received these letters. This is from the House of Representatives, state representative in our area, and a member of Congress. So I framed them and I put them up with everything else. So I appreciated that, and I just wanted to do something special with that. Here on the coffee table, I put 2 lanterns similar to what I did in the living room, but the lanterns are different, and they come with these LED lights and candles inside. I have that same advice jar on a charger with stones. And here are the coasters I made from the mason jars. And I just took a marker and made little sayings on it. And those are my coasters. And so I got double use out of those mason jars. Over here, for games and prizes, I made baskets, various gift baskets out of, you know, just stuff from my couponing stuff. So I have stuff for guys, I have skincare baskets, just toiletries, I have cosmetics, I have one for health. I have one with housewares, laundry detergent, dryer sheets, dishwashing liquid, sponges, and cleaner. And I had one that was more like stationery. And believe it or not, the one with the household stuff, was the most popular one. But I did a ton of them. I must have done about 20 baskets. And everyone loved them. So every time we did a game or something, everyone just got to come to this table and pick what they wanted. And it was very practical because with his friends that were going to college as well, it was things that they could use, especially if they're, moving in a dorm or whatever. I'll save this wall for last, and as you can see, it's photos of my son. And I'll turn around here. This is the party favor table. I just made these simple signs. At the top, I bought these lanyards. I have a lot left over. I got so many. We had our parties late, like in July, and things were 50% off and less. So I just got a ton of them, and we gave out so many. I still have many left, but this is what we had. And we didn't have that many girls, so there's more pink left, and the black and the blue ones went the most. So, but I had them in, I figured, if girls come, they may not want a black one. So I bought the pink ones, I got the white ones. I didn't just do black and white. And we had these grad glasses, they were fun. And then I was only able to find a few of these. Ones with the straws, and they're thicker, they're insulated. So those were our favors. Behind on this floor lamp, I just surrounded it with balloons. It's been a while since we had the party, so they're starting to deflate. But, oh, and there's the video of the trunk party again with his friends. They were all talking and giving him words of advice and counsel and love and encouragement. But on the back wall here, I have a sign, 2018. Oh, on the speakers, we just have a little doll, no, a little dancing teddy. And I found this great 2018 stand with the tassel there. Got his picture in that. I just said, as much as I paid for those pictures, I'm going to make the most of them. So that's what I did. A few signs there. And that's my boy. And this picture frame, I bought two of these from Big Lots. I'm sorry, Dollar General. One had a broken glass and one had a broken frame. So I talked to the manager, and he gave them both to me for the price of one. So of course I just took the broken glass out of the other one, put it in the one with the good frame, and I had me a nice sign. And I made a copy of his diploma and put it in there. So we just have some letters. He wrote some wonderful thank you cards to me, his stepdad, and his father. And I was just really so touched. But they were so heartfelt. And he's just a great kid. Here's another one of those dolls. And just a sign, this card is from his the college that he'll be going to. And I'm glad I had the card because I don't have the t-shirt to hang up because he took it with him when he went to college. And another stand with the balloons flanking it. And this is a one of those frames you get, that digital frames, and you put pictures in it and they continue to run. So we just have various pictures of him over the course of the years and going up into the party. So for the final thing, oh, and this is a picture. This is a video of the graduation running. Here on the wall over the fireplace, I just had a poster, ordered a poster from his graduation pictures and had it framed. His dad framed that. Have these C and J balloons on either side of it. And just pictures of him, his program, the envelope his tickets came in, his award letter from college, picture of he and the principal on graduation day, getting a handshake and receiving his diploma, his acceptance letter to college, his actual diploma, the original. This is my son again, and the ticket from graduation. And it's draped in front with this garland that has tassels on it. So that was just perfect. And I believe that concludes my decorations. I know it may seem like it's really over the top, but that's how I do things. I really go all out for all my decorations, for all the events I'm doing. And this is so special to me. Of course, this, it's a one-time event, not to be repeated like Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving. So we wanted to really do it up. And it's also a combination of senior prom, high school graduation, excuse me, and the trunk party. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to view my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. So thank you for all the people who have shared their videos. I've truly enjoyed watching yours. I hope you enjoyed watching mine, and God bless you and yours. Bye-bye.